the most important message for you to know, guys. Someone really asked me a question as to what happens if I have been initiated under Amakhosi, but then I drank blood. Okay, so Amakhosi don't drink blood. So if you have been initiated under Amakhosi and you drank blood, this means you were wronged. The ceremony was not correct. Everything was not directly redirected to the right person, rightly so, guys. Okay, so that was kind of like a mixture of Amanguni, and because we don't know what necessarily transpired, what went on, guys. Okay, so it is very important for you to go check with someone and really understand what is going on, because this really causes confusion between badimo ba gago in general. Okay, so now I just want to clarify something with you guys, or so that you can actually understand how Amakhosi operates. Okay, remember that having Amakhosi simply means you are with kings and queens. So the ancestors within you are the ones that have ruled before. They have been leaders before, you know, that's what I mean. So the first thing you have to understand is kings and queens don't operate alone. They have their own pack, they have their own people. So now firstly, let's look at who are these people. These people, remember that when you are operating in the spirit realm, okay, in the physical form, those are the right hand men and everything else, people that are helping in the royal house, okay. And in the spirit realm, guys, the warriors, okay, those are, what do we call them now, Bariki, Izinkabi, and all that. So those are the people that are kind of like doing the hard work, not necessarily the queen or the king himself, okay. So those people really play a very important role in your spiritual journey. So considering Abangune, it's very much important, because these are the people that are kind of like opening pathways for you guys. These are the people that the kings and queens sent before anything else. They don't necessarily come to you directly saying, hey, you have Amakhosi, let's go. So it comes in as something that most people, they misinterpret. Someone will say, I have Amakhosi, so therefore they're saying I don't have to drink blood, and that's why I don't go for initiation. You are keeping yourself stuck. You are keeping your own spirit guys stuck, guys. Okay, so having Amakhosi doesn't mean you don't have Amanguni and everything else that comes along with that. So you have to initiate those spirits should they come forward, because definitely Amakhosi won't come first. That's one thing for sure. Okay, they will never. They will send someone. Who are those people? And everything else, guys. Okay, so when you initiate the banguni within you, it must be correctly redirected. Know exactly who are you initiating, from which side, the maternal or the paternal. So it must be direct. You must be direct as to who are you initiating, and you know, be specific like that. And you know, the Banguni, they drink blood because they are warriors. Some of them were hunters, some of them were Izinkabi and all that, okay? So these people, they work in favor of the king, they work in favor of the queen. So they help the king and the queen to keep the royal house going, guys. So you really need to appease these people before, because these are the people that are kind of like doing the hard work. Like for instance, guys, you can't directly go and speak with the king or the queen, okay? You have to speak with the person in charge, the right hand man or the right hand lady, guys, okay? This person will pass the message to the queen or the king. That's exactly how it works. So in the spirit realm, the queen or the king will send Banguni, Bangunyana, Bandao, Bandachana, Baruji, you know, depending as to where you come from, because that also counts. So you get to understand where you are spiritually, your path per se, the type of royalty that you come from. Those are the basics that you really need to understand, so that you align yourself with the same people that can like understand your path, your culture, and everything that comes with that. Because royalty is all about embracing nature, embracing culture itself, embracing tradition, so to speak. So we are tradition wise, we are more traditional than anything. Everything that we do, it goes with a tradition. The ceremonies goes with a tradition. What we do is what we do as a tribe. And also your totem also counts. It speaks a lot. Okay, that is what I'm saying this, guys. It's very important to understand where you are spiritually, because there are many levels spiritually, so to speak. You can't just just go without understanding. Is very important. So put yourself in a test, understand where you are spiritually, so that you don't necessarily confuse yourself. Okay, like for instance, Banguni, they eat meat. That's why they love ceremonies where you have to slaughter, you have to appease them. That's them. That's how they get appeased, because most of them were hunters, most of them were warriors. Yeah. So that's why we hold the spear and you understand. So this is embracing them. They are fighters. Those are the ones that fight to protect you, to protect the queen within you, to protect the king within you. So if these people are not active, how are you going to operate? How are you going to maneuver, guys? It won't necessarily happen. So it's very important to understand that there are levels, and those levels will definitely lead you exactly where you should be. So they're saying that it doesn't work. You just have to align yourself, understand, no, I'm here. So I'm starting. This is where I start. You don't have to jaha the process and be in a rush or in a hurry or be influenced by people, places, and things. This will lead you astray, and you will end up confused, sad, mad, angry, and bitter too. So we don't want that. Okay, so it's very important to understand nakemo. So what I do, the rituals that I do, they are about my people. They are about my stages where I am. Okay, as you grow, as you elevate, and you get to a stage where the slaughtering, the appeasing, that part of appeasing, now again you are growing, then that's when you will have to step to those stages where then zones are within you, now it's rising. Now you have to maybe stay away from meat, alcohol, things and stuff like that, because you understand. So you are at this stage. So similarly, what I'm trying to emphasize, you may find that you are aligning yourself with the path that you are not on, guys. Okay, that's why I don't necessarily like to talk about food and how to do all these things. I'm trying to avoid, simply because I understand that we are different. We are on the not on the same level, though we are all in the waters, but we are sailing differently with different ships. Okay, so that's a fact. Hence my videos won't necessarily resonate with all of you every day, because I understand that, okay, in this channel I get those who are kind of like starting, those who are really in the second stage, the third stage, the fifth, or wherever you may be, guys. Okay, so it's kind of like confusing, tricky. So you can comment on the comment section so that I really get to understand where you are spiritual, so to speak. Or should I maybe consider making another video where maybe you guys will definitely have to understand, because I really hate to go back, because as we grow spiritually, going back simply, it causes a stagnant also to me, because I'm also a spiritual being, so I'm also growing, you understand? So it feels good to also speak about the things that align with me, my point exactly. Me being a spiritual teacher, yes, I understand that I'm always taken aback to kind of like make you guys understand, you know what I mean? So sometimes I just have to refrain from the world and concentrate on me, because I'm also spiritual and I'm also growing. So my own spirit guides are also teaching me every day, and every day I learn, every day I grow, every day, guys. Okay, so you don't have to be hard on yourself. We are the same. We are learning. We are growing every day. So the comparing also, it can also be a problem, guys. You have to understand your body, understand your spiritual life, where you are. The minute you do this, things will definitely work fine for you, and you won't necessarily find any problems or whatever the case might be. Also, when it comes to your diet changes as you grow spiritually. Okay, so don't follow a diet that doesn't necessarily align with your journey, where you are spiritual, so to speak. So that's what I just wanted to share with you for now, guys. I really hope it does resonate with you. For some of you guys, okay, do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. For now, guys, I'm sending you love and light. You take care. Bye bye.